Yo guys, afternoon. It's Cluesy, Mike Clues. I've done a couple of recent videos, starting off about the struggles that I deal with bipolar and a couple of circumstances which has led to me being um, addicted to drugs that nobody wants to get addicted to, i.e., crack and heroin, and dependent on benzos like Xanax and Valium for my anxiety. And I've gone into detail in my past few videos if you want to go and have a look at them, just to catch up on where I am and what's kind of made me go down that road and the reasons why I got caught up in it. Because the one most miraculous thing about it all is it doesn't discriminate who it targets and who it affects. It affects all walks of life, all families. It can happen to anybody. It really can. Really can. Um, but yeah, so the last one I put up was the update from my first court hearing, and I have my other court hearing, of course, on the 29th, which was my actual sentencing and my outcome. So yeah, just an update on that one as well for you. So I had court in the morning. It was 10:30, and I had my solicitor come over. He seemed to think that everything was going to go okay. Um, Given that I've been to the Harbour Centre, the drug rehabilitation centre, or whatever people like to call it. Um, Obviously, they've advised that I've got mental health issues with my anxiety and my bipolar, and that I am showing positive for these drug tests. So they wanted me to put me on a DRR, of course, which I've explained as well. So yeah, I went back to court. They explained that they had back results from a mental health treatment assessment. I don't know if I explained that in my last video, but I went to the centre, and they basically said that I'm gonna have like cognitive behavioural therapy running alongside my DRR, which is drug testing and making sure I'm getting clean. Um, but that's going to start 3 months into my DRR because I need to have made some progress and actually be in the sort of state of mind where my brain's not still functioning on Xanax and keeping myself not ill. Cause I've got Abbott and waiting to get my script, which is hopefully next week. I've got to attend the Harbour Centre now every Monday and Thursday at 3:45. Um, it's going to be for drug testing, drug screening, to see what I've got, see if I'm making any improvements. Um, so yeah, court finally they issued me a 3-year ban. Bit sucks really. Deserve it obviously. Not condoning what I did. Thought it was stupid. Um, I wasn't eligible for unpaid work um, due to my anxiety and my mental health, and I wasn't really. They weren't really willing or wanting to really put me on a tag or a curfew because of the issues that I've caused between, well, not only my family, obviously, my parents are very sick about me, and it's hard to see them upset about me because it makes me upset and it makes me worse. And yeah, right. That's a whole nother conversation. Um, but yeah, hopefully things are gonna go okay. So I got the 12-month community order, which is probation. Basically, going to the Harbour Centre, um, doing my drug assessments, getting onto a script, improving my drug use, showing that I am cutting it down and that I am getting drug free. Um, and it might not last the full 12 months. I mean, in 4 or 5 months, I've shown that I haven't done any gear or, or, or crack or um, Xanax, apart from the script that they might be putting me on for that, um, a reduction script, and of course methadone. I'll allowed to have those two in my system when I get my test done, of course, because those are the medication I'm going to be prescribed to help me get off my addictions there. Now, the crack side of things, it's not so hard. It's more mentally addictive. Well, no, it is mentally addictive, and you can. It's hard. Trust me, very, very, very hard. Never met such an addictive drug in my life. But that's one you can push away, of course. And the the brown, it's as people know, or if people have researched and looked into people who have problems with opiate addiction, usually started by doctors quite willingly handing out opiate medication, get people hooked on the high, and then they go and it's fucking £30 to buy a decent fucking. Well, I'm in the UK. I know in America you get like oxycodone and Percocet and things like that. You know what I mean? It just don't get them over here. So the best thing you can get really is fucking. We got Xanax and benzos, so that's hence why I've probably got my benzo addiction so bad, to be fair. So yeah, court. What else? So I've got a 3-year ban. I've got my 12-month community order, which means harbour, drug tests, reviews, back to court once a week to review, um, and £185 charges, which I've got to pay back £10 every 2 weeks, um, which is going to be affordable. Um, shouldn't be a problem at all. I don't want to obviously cause any problems and get in any more trouble, because you think your life's really bad, and then all of a sudden there's a trap door, and there's a worse place it can go to. But yeah, so I think that's all that's happened since I last did my video. What else might have I heard? Um, my car's at auction now. It's no longer in police impound storage, which I thought it was, and that's going to be sold off. And then the price of what they sell it, they're going to take off the debt that I owe, and then I set up an arrangement to pay them on that. I don't know if I told you guys that, but that was good. That's lifted quite a big weight off my shoulders, to be fair. Um, yeah, guys, just really looking to get properly clean, get off the dependence of these Xanax, and not so much diazepam, mostly Xanax, but benzos, um, and obviously gear. Gonna need some help with that. I've tried to turkey it, um, get like 3-4 days in, and yeah, it's too much. I've gotta go and fix it. I don't want to. I'm not proud of it. I hate it. But that's how this game works. So I've got on 6th of or 5th of June. I've got to go to a place in Plymouth, which is like the introduction to my probation. I assume that's going to be talking about how my DRR and my mental health treatment run alongside it 3 months after my DRR starts is going to work, and how exactly it's going to be monitored and and things like that. Because it's the first time I've ever had or been on something like this. Um, so I'm kind of looking forward to getting that rolling. Um, I do need to try and get a sick note from my doctor, because now with all what's going on with the Harbour Centre and probation, and I've got to return to court and be reviewed once a month as well. Um, those guys know that I'm not going to be able to do 35 hours of bloody job searching a week. Like, must they must understand that I've got all these meetings and they're all scattered all over the place, and it's going to be really, really, really hard for me to get a job application and everything like that. So I'm going to need to get signed off for something. Yeah, we'll see what happens. So things are actually looking pretty good at the moment. I'm feeling a bit healthier. I mean, I haven't had, well, I had a few Xanax today, which has put me on a good mood. I've eaten the most I've eaten in a fair few days. I couldn't get hold of any for a couple of days, and I'll tell you what, the instant withdrawals you get from them some of them are quite freaky, really. You get like full body tremors and sweating more than you would normally. And if you're in the UK like me, yes, the past couple of days have been muggy, but I've been like especially muggy, and like, but it's not even that I felt hot, I felt cold, but my skin can feel the heat and it's still sweating out. You know, as so many people are gonna know what it's like to have a cluck. You know what I mean? It's not fun. So yeah, court went well. The Harbour Centre are going to be looking after me. They're going to be starting my script in the next week or so. So, looking forward to that. Getting off all this shit and returning back to where I was last year. Really, work, maybe girlfriend. No, I'm not sure about that one yet, but we'll see. Um, Going back to the gym, supporting my mum and dad, and staying clean. You know, don't let it get you, and please don't let it. Please don't think it won't. And if you were to try it and you think that you can keep a hold of this drug and you can control it and let it not control you, myself and anybody else who's been through it will say you think you've got control over the drug, but sooner or later you realise it controls you. It does. But yeah, I'm feeling a bit tired now. I'm going to call it a go and give advice. Ciao, guys. Love you all.